It's the Bills going up against the Bats. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team and Charles Davis.
All right, we appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Austin Bats. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the...
Coming on 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Their dangerous wide receiver. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physical.
The big fella! And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle.
They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Now then, it's a big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know that we're...
Practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across. Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get... He's back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Today, this to potentially send us to overtime. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. Game, but the rules, they stay the same as they did in the regular season.
That's exactly right. Whoever scores first, unless it's a touchdown, the other team has a chance to match. That's how it really gets played out. But remember this, no matter how far we go in overtime.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30. A huge play there in overtime. 45 yards. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. It's a touchdown in overtime, and they are marching on in the playoffs. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis.
The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time. Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
Larry, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in
At the end of the game that you're starting to get to him.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver from 19 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
All right, partner, let's go to cliche time. We're all back to even after that score tied the game. And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always had the confidence that they just got their assignments down, they would get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
A pickup there of 37, and the Bengals are going to have a first down. Bills offense, and that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. And
he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills have broken the tie.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well. You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And on that one,
Check. 4 down. 4 down.
let's go. Back to throw now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete.
Great offensive guys. Actually made the catch. Looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
This is caught inside the 15.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
One final shot. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
And that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
So we saw a lot of points. Overtime comes. The defenses, they clamp down.
Rather amazing, isn't it? Because would you have even thought that we'd get to overtime after what we witnessed for 4 quarters?
Not at all.
And have 0 points on either side? Not a chance, right? And somehow it happened. We always talk about making adjustments. Maybe both defenses took 4 full quarters in order to get an adjustment. Got one good period in for both defenses, and now they go home. You buying tonight?
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's got room. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on to the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
Hard-fought game through 4 quarters gets us into overtime, and then you can't even catch your breath and realize you're in overtime, and the return of the ball game's over.
Absolutely amazing what we got to see, because we're setting up all those different. I also think about is when you get to overtime, fatigue has to play a factor in it. And if you use a lot of guys who are frontline players on special teams, sometimes they run out of gas.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Super Bowl dreams are on the line today in the conference championship, where only one team can move on. It's the Ravens going up against the Bills. So with kickoff straight and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, Super Bowl, because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
This will be taken in at the 1. They find some open field here. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, 99 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum.
Try this again after the kick return, TD. Here's yet another kickoff. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Uh-oh, Charles, now you get to talk about your old spot, the secondary, very key here in this one.
You have to cut me off because, you know, I'll talk about them all game long. Love to see those guys match up and challenge the best wide receivers.
They go play action here on 1st down, surveying the field. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 20 that time.
The path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A very costly sack there on 2nd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Okay, all set. Third quarter now. This one fielded at the 5. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, 94 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers.
Right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
Could be a blitzer.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A beautiful fake. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that'll bring up fourth down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game. Kind of run they need, hopefully to get themselves kick-started.
He'll look to throw, finding time. And he finds a man with a crossing route. That one goes for 24 yards. So after that big... They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They go play action here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is taken down deep in Baltimore territory. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
I know in every...
Be expecting a pass, an extra DB in on third and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh they haven't done before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one excitement area.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw, and he will find his man on the outside. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside port.
Back to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he has the first down before. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through.
Now hold ever.
Necessarily reflected hours, right? The overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
That's such a close game, a very big one.
I know it was a completion, but probably not the best decision to throw the ball to the middle of the field here. No time. Running back not pick him up. What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 20. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
And that'll close.
We super nice like that.